What's up everyone, welcome back to another astronomical events video where I talk about the upcoming astronomical events for the upcoming month. But in today's video, I will be talking about the astronomical events for the year 2021. Ones that you do not want to miss. So before the end of every month, I do go into detail as to the upcoming astronomical events for the upcoming month. And before the end of a current year, I create videos that talk about the upcoming astronomical events for the upcoming year. So if you don't want to miss out on those new videos, please do hit the subscribe button below. So starting in January, on the night of the 2nd and in the morning of the 3rd, we have the Quadrantids Meteor Shower that will reach its peak at 120 meteors per hour. The shower runs annually from January 1 to 5. The waning gibbous moon will block out most of the faintest meteors this year, but if you're patient, you should still be able to catch a few good ones. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. Meteors will radiate from the constellation Bootes, but can appear anywhere in the sky. The Quadrantis Meteor Shower is thought to be produced by the dust grains left behind by the extinct comet known as 2003 EH1, which was discovered in 2003. It is also worth noting that this is only a northern hemisphere event and it is not well seen from the southern hemisphere. January is also a good month to capture the elusive planet Mercury as it reaches greatest eastern elongation on January the 24th, and it can be found in the western skies after sunset. On February 24th, we will have the Mercury-Saturn Conjunction event in which the planet Mercury will make its closest approach to Saturn before moving on to Jupiter on March 5. Also during this time, both Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury will be visible in the eastern sky before sunrise, making this a great photographic opportunity. On March 6, Mercury will be in its greatest western elongation and will be at its highest point in the eastern skies before sunrise, giving you another opportunity to see and photograph Mercury. March 28 also gives us the first supermoon of the year called the Super Worm Moon, but we will also have 3 other supermoons on April 27th, May the 26th, and June the 24th. April brings us the Lyrid Meteor Shower that is expected to peak around the night of the 22nd and in the morning of the 23rd, where you can expect up to 20 meteors per hour. The Lyrid Meteor Shower runs annually from April 16 to 25, and it is another northern hemisphere event. The meteors can sometimes produce bright dust trails that last for several seconds. The 83% illuminated waxing gibbous moon will be a problem this year since its glare will block out all but the brightest meteors. But if you're patient, you may still be able to catch a few good ones. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. Meteors will radiate from the constellation Lyra, but it can appear anywhere in the sky. The meteor shower is caused by dust particles left behind by comet C1861 G1 Thatcher, which was discovered in 1861. May brings us another meteor shower called the Eta Aquarids Meteor Shower, and this time it favors the southern hemisphere. Eta Aquarids is an above-average shower capable of producing up to 60 meteors per hour at its peak. Most of the activity is seen in the southern hemisphere, but in the northern hemisphere, the rate can reach up to 30 meteors per hour. The meteor shower is caused by dust particles left behind by comet Halley, which has been observed since ancient times. The shower runs annually from April 19 to May the 28th. It peaks this year on the night of the 6th and on the morning of the 7th. The second quarter moon will block out some of the faintest meteors this year, but if you're patient, you should still be able to catch quite a few good ones. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Aquarius, but can appear anywhere in the sky. May also gives us another great opportunity to photograph Mercury as it conjuncts with the Pleiades star cluster on May the 4th. However, Mercury will reach its greatest eastern elongation on May the 17th, where the planet can be found to the west after sunset. May also gives us a total lunar eclipse in which the moon completely enters the Earth's umbra. During this type of eclipse, the moon will gradually get darker and then take on a rusty or blood red color. The eclipse will be visible throughout the Pacific Ocean and parts of Eastern Asia, Japan, Australia, and Western North America. June brings us one of the best events of the year, which is an annular solar eclipse that happens when the moon is too far from the Earth to completely cover the sun. This results in a ring of fire around the darkened moon. The sun's corona is not visible during an annular solar eclipse, and the path of this eclipse will be confined to extreme eastern Russia, the Arctic Ocean, Western Greenland, and Canada. A partial solar eclipse will be visible in the northeastern United States, Europe, and most of Russia. July gives us yet another opportunity to photograph the planet Mercury as it reaches its greatest western elongation on the 5th. During this time, Mercury will reach its highest point in the night sky to the north-northwest before sunrise. July gives us yet another meteor shower, the Eta Aquarids Meteor Shower, that can produce up to 20 meteors per hour at its peak. The shower runs annually from July 12 to August the 23rd. It peaks this year on the night of July 28th and morning of July 29. The nearly full moon will be a problem this year since its glare will block out most of the faintest meteors. But if you're patient, you should still be able to catch a few good ones. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight midnight. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Aquarius, but can appear anywhere in the sky. August brings us the opposition of Jupiter and Saturn, where the two bright planets will make their closest approach to Earth. They'll be at their brightest in the sky, and they will be visible all night long. The opposition of Saturn happens first on August the 2nd, and Jupiter on August the 19th. This makes it the best time of year to view and photograph both planets. August also brings us the Perseid Meteor Shower that will produce up to 60 meteors per hour at its peak. The Perseid Meteor Shower is one of the best meteor showers to observe, and it is famous for producing a large number of bright meteors. The shower runs annually from July 17th to August the 24th. It peaks this year on the night of August the 12th and on the morning of August the 13th. The waxing crescent moon will set early in the evening, leaving dark skies for what should be an excellent show. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Perseus, but can appear anywhere in the sky. At the same time, on August 22, there will be a blue moon, since this is the third of 4 full moons in this season. It is known as a blue moon. This rare calendar event only happens once every few years, giving the rise to the term once in a blue moon. There are normally 3 full moons in each season of the year, but since full moons occur every 29.53 days, occasionally a season will contain 4 full moons. The extra full moon of the season is known as a blue moon. Blue moons occur on average once every 2.7 years. September brings us a Neptune opposition, in which the blue giant planet will be at its closest approach to Earth, and its face will be fully illuminated by the sun. It will be brighter than any other time of the year and will be visible all night long. This is the best time to view and photograph Neptune. However, due to its extreme distance from Earth, it will only appear as a tiny blue dot in all but most powerful telescopes. September also brings us another great opportunity to view and photograph Mercury as it reaches its greatest eastern elongation on September the 14th. During this time, Mercury will be at its highest point in the night sky to the west after sunset. The Quadrantids Meteor Shower is a minor meteor shower producing only about 10 meteors per hour at its peak. It is produced by dust grains left behind by comet 21P Glaucobini-Zina, which was discovered in 1900. The Draconis is an unusual meteor shower in that the best viewing is in the early evening instead of early morning like most other showers. The shower runs annually from October 6 and October 10 and peaks this year on the night of the 7th. This year, the nearly new moon will leave dark skies for what should be an excellent show. Best viewing will be in the early evening from a dark location far away from city lights. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Draco, but can appear anywhere in the sky. October also brings us the Orion's Meteor Shower, producing up to 20 meteors per hour. It is produced by dust grains left behind by comet Halley, which has been shown and observed since ancient times. The shower runs annually from October 2 to November 7, but it peaks this year on the night of October 21st and in the morning of October 22nd. The full moon will be a problem this year for the Orionids, since its glare will block out all but the brightest meteors. But if you're patient, you should still be able to catch a few good ones. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Orion, but can appear anywhere in the sky. October also provides us with yet another great opportunity to photograph and view the planet Mercury as it reaches its greatest western elongation on October the 25th. The planet can be found in the eastern skies before sunrise. Venus will also reach its greatest western elongation on October the 29th, making this the best time to view and photograph Venus, since it will be at its highest point above the horizon in the evening sky. Look for the bright planet in the western sky after sunset. November brings us the Taurids and the Lyrid Meteor Showers. The Taurid Meteor Shower reaches its peak first on the night of November the 4th, where it can produce up to 5 to 10 meteors per hour. The shower runs annually from September 7 to December 10. The new moon will leave dark skies this year for what should be an excellent show. The Taurus is unusual in that it consists of 2 separate streams. The first is produced by dust grains left behind by asteroid 2004 TG10. The second stream is produced by debris left behind by comet 2P NK. The meteors radiate from the constellation Taurus, but can appear anywhere in the sky. The new moon will leave dark skies this year for what should be an excellent show. The Lyrid, on the other hand, reaches its peak on the night of the 17th and in the morning of the 18th, where it can produce up to 15 meteors per hour. The shower runs annually from November 6 to 30. Unfortunately, the nearly full moon will dominate the sky this year, blocking all but the brightest meteors. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Leo, but can appear anywhere in the sky. If you're patient, you should still be able to catch a few good ones for both meteor showers. Best viewing for both locations will be from a dark location after midnight. November brings us a partial lunar eclipse on November the 19th, when the moon passes through the Earth's partial shadow or penumbra, and only a portion of it passes through the darkest shadow or umbra. During this type of eclipse, a part of the moon will darken as it moves through the Earth's shadow. The eclipse will be visible throughout most of eastern Russia, Japan, the Pacific Ocean, North America, Mexico, Central America, and parts of West and South South America. December brings us yet another fantastic astronomical event called a total solar eclipse, in which the moon completely blocks the sun, revealing the sun's beautiful outer atmosphere known as the corona. The total solar eclipse will occur on December the 4th, and the path of totality for this eclipse will be limited to Antarctica and the southern Atlantic Ocean. A partial eclipse will be visible throughout much of South Africa. December brings us yet another meteor shower, the Geminids, which is the king of meteor showers. It is considered by many to be the best meteor shower in the heavens, producing up to 120 multicolored meteors per hour at its peak. The meteor shower can be enjoyed from both the northern and the southern hemispheres. It is produced by debris left behind by an asteroid known as 3200 Phaethon, which was discovered in 1982. The shower runs annually from December 7th to the 17th. It peaks this year on the night of the 13th and in the morning of the 14th. The waxing gibbous moon will block out most of the fainter meteors this year, but the Geminis are so numerous and bright that this could still be a good show. Best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Gemini, but can appear anywhere in the sky. Lastly, December brings us the last meteor shower of the year, the Lyrid Meteor Shower, which is a minor meteor shower producing about 5 to 10 meteors per hour. It is produced by dust grains left behind by a comet Tuttle, which was first discovered in 1790. The shower runs annually from December 7 to 25. It peaks this year on the night of the 21st and in the morning of the 22nd. The nearly full moon will be a problem this year, blocking all but the brightest meteors. But if you're patient enough, you might still be able to catch a few good ones. Best viewing will be just after midnight from a dark location far away from city lights. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Ursa Minor, aka Little Dipper, but can appear anywhere in the sky. That's it for the highlights of 2021, guys, and hopefully you found this video useful and informative so far. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for new videos, and share it to whoever might find it useful as well. And if you're looking forward to enjoying the night sky anytime soon, I wish you good luck and clear skies.